On today's Lamont Tyson Life Gains show, we are going to be discussing what is going to happen on Power Episode 9. Nobody gives better predictions than me and my crew. So if you want to have some insight of what's going to happen, come on and join us today. We're also going to talk about what the hell is going on with Meg Thee Stallion, one of my favorites, and Nicki Minaj. Why is there beef? Somebody's going to have to help me out. My homie Moochie, who keep her ears to the street, is going to talk to us about that. Then last but definitely not least, we got to talk about what's going to happen on this upcoming episode of Hightown, episode 2 of season 3. All that and more starts right now.
I'm up early for the dealers come out. Everybody is outside till the killers come out. You ain't eating, you just act full. I'm impactful. Dozen funerals in a month. I got that pull. I will give it to niggas in all rap forms. Ignatius out right now on all platforms.
What's happening, everybody? You're in the building with the all-knowing, all-loving, all-feeling, all-seeing, all-powerful. Just damn all everything. Sexy as hell host. That's me. And who's going to be joining me today? None other than our resident hammer.
Hi.
The sis, Moochie, in the building. What's up, Moochie?
What is up?
Are you ready for all the things that are going to be going on tonight? Hightown, Power, good weekend of stuff coming on TV today. And we're going to break this stuff all down. You ready, sis?
Yes, I'm ready.
You got the hammer? You got the hammer? Where the hammer is? I don't see the
hammer.
She got the hammer. Did you bring your voices too? I brought my voices.
I got my voices.
Yes, people, we're going to do some role play today. At some point in time, I'm going to be Rock, and I'm going to let Moochie be whichever one of Rock's adversaries she wants to be. Considering Rock's voice is deeper than mine, it's going to be easy to play this role. But before we jump into it, we want to shout out one of the livest audience in all of YouTube and social media. Thank you for tuning in to us. And the way we do things on this show, we go through the topics I just discussed, and then we take super chatters at the end. And then if we have some time, we'll take everybody else. So please post your comments away, super chat them if you really want us to get to them, and let's jump into this juicy discussion. So Moochie, we've had a trailer, we've had pictures, and we have to go through all that again so that we can get ready to make our predictions on Power. Season 3, Raising Kanan, episode 9. Let's take a look at everything that dropped this week to give people a more informed opinion of what's going to happen.
Let's go.
My brother needs to be off these streets, and I can't find him. And that's bad for all of us. Kanan, your shit around and been deaded. You're done.
I can make phone calls. There's places they could take you. Hello, darkness.
Your mom's is fucking with our investment.
Like you saw every murder on itself, sir.
You say one more fucking syllable and you dead.
Marvin, don't let it kill me.
You know I will let the 9 burst. West Coast mixtape, kiss my Converse. Before you play your part, gotta read your lines first. Before it's in your heart, gotta be in your mind first. Getting my prayers in, I'm just trying to do what the Lord says. Slimmer fitting Dickie sitting right on the Cortez. You could tell a winning, yo, just look what the score says. A man to be home, pending on what the board says. They know the champ back, getting the camp back. Buying more AMG bins with the slant backs. Album is out now, I'm hearing them chant that. You know it's heroin whenever I stamp that. Know how I do, niggas. You know that I chew niggas. Seasoned veterans or one of these new niggas. Gotta be kidding me. Can never get rid of me. Even if they kill me, I'm still a epitome. Boss of the back block, talking that crack rock. Any controlled substance. I was the mascot. They did the bow ties. I did the Ashcots. They hit the quick pick. I hit the jackpot. Much as I have, I'm still repping the have-nots. I made a turnaround. I just wanted the back shots. I'm up early for the dealers come out. Everybody is outside to
the So Moochie, I'm gonna take you to this right here first. Tell me everything you think that's gonna go down with this scene right here, all that you feel is gonna happen.
I hope this don't backfire on Rock.
I hope
this don't, because remember, he already went into an operation that was set up and just changed the product.
Right.
So now you got to worry about if Joaquin might see this as a better business opportunity and keep him. But I'm hoping not, because he's showing that he's not a loyal person because he backdoored him with his cousin. So I want to see him. I think Ronnie might even try to reason with him, but I'm hoping not, and I hope nobody comes to save him.
I love Moochie's predictions, but there are parts of your predictions I love more than others.
Yeah,
First and foremost, there ain't no way in hell Joaquin gonna want to do business with this guy just simply because he was associated with someone he was starting not to like, being Juliana. So and like you said, he backdoored him. So he's probably looking at this clown like he's a snake. So under no circumstances is Joaquin gonna do business with this clown. But what I want to see happen, I want to see Ronnie get roughed the hell up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like Ronnie been doing too much this season, y'all. So not only do however he got on the hood of this van, I hope they punched him in the gut. Obviously, they ain't hit him in the face because his glasses are still on, but I hope they punched him in the gut, threw him on the van, and he said, look, chica, your bitch is dead. Your product is dead. You need to leave town. And we know he ain't leaving town because he's too connected with Pops and Snaps. So I actually think that he's not going to kill him. I think that maybe somehow, some way, Joaquin is connected, or there's some kind of a like behind the scenes something with maybe the Italians, maybe Pops and Snaps, who knows? But I don't see Ronnie dying in this situation. But I do see Ronnie losing whatever products in that van is gone. And I see Joaquin telling him, look, your girl is gone too. What say you, Moochie? You're on mute.
I agree. I think he's gonna tell him that too, because I think he's on his way there to get product, and that's how he gets stopped.
Okay. Right.
Because remember, he's surrounded. Because I got the picture where they surrounded him in that van, and they ready to get that dude. So yeah. So I'm on board with what you're saying. I'm glad he don't have time to take off his glasses to fight. So I want to see this go down.
Right with you, but we want to hear from you guys. Let us know what you think. Now, this is going to be the stuff that's going to start to hurt Moochie feelings, and anybody out here who loves them some Lulu. The gun that was stuck to the head of Lulu is none other than that of Detective Mike Tomlin Howard. And we seen through the trailer, it looked like Lulu was wilding out, getting drunk in the car. Moochie, I wouldn't be surprised if in him wilding out in the car, maybe he ran into a stop sign or ran into the police. Something caused the police to find him, because we saw that in the trailer too. And it could have been Howard. I'm assuming Howard might have had the police go get him and bring him here.
That's what I'm saying. I agree with you. I think he came in there, but he got somebody that's protecting that blue line, a dirty cop, and they came and got him. And I had to look at the picture again. I wasn't sure, are those the same cops that are harassing Rock?
Them the same cops, Moochie. Them the same two.
Look, Rock better pay these dudes off and put them on her payroll, because Detective Howard is almost done.
I think he's
his goose is cooked.
I think he's getting close to being done. I don't think he's going to be done till next year. And I'll explain why as we go through, because there's other things in here that lead us down the road of what's going to happen with him. But then after we see this, we know Lulu didn't die here. We see Marvin and Rock, and look at the way Marvin is looking at Rock. And we heard Lulu screaming and crying in this thing, please don't let her kill me, when he's been acting like he ready to die. So the question comes to you, Moochie.
Yes.
Is Lulu going to die this episode?
I don't know. I'm on pins and needles with this. I don't even want to answer this.
Wait a minute.
Look. I'm telling you, I feel so bad about Lulu. My Lulu, no, I'm so disappointed with how they did this character. Like I'm almost in tears, Lamont.
I know.
I sound like an old church lady. Oh Lord, no, not my Lulu. No.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yo Lulu is in doo-doo. So what's gonna happen? Is he gonna come out the doo-doo, or is he gonna perish with the doo-doo?
I want to say, look, we might see Marvin. We might not. It might go left because Marvin is totally against this. It might be a struggle, and pow, we might see Marvin go.
Oh no!
I'm gonna jump off the porch with that one.
Oh no!
I'm jumping off the porch with that one.
No! Hell no, man!
I'm gonna be like some of the Power fans with the crazy.
No, sir. I'm way too invested in Marvin. No, Marvin can't go, y'all. No,
he can't go.
No.
But I'm looking at. I don't know.
Well, Moochie, let's break this down with evidence that we know from 3 seasons. Mm-hmm. Here's something we do know. Marvin has never really and truly crossed his sister.
Nope.
Never. No matter what order she give, Marvin, for whatever the reason, being the big brother, he handled that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And in this picture, we're hearing Lulu scream out for help. And let me tell you something. The acting that Malcolm, the guy who is playing Lulu, is doing, this had to be traumatizing on his psyche. This boy need an Emmy because he's acting his damn ass off. Okay. If Rock give the order, I don't see Marvin not doing it. So for me, ladies and gentlemen, if I had to put my money on it, because of the way Rock has stood by her family in the past, I know Lulu been getting on her nerves. I'm going to say they're not going to kill Amuchi. I'm going to say, if anything, they're going to take him somewhere, tie him up, and hide him there for a little while till the dust settles. But in terms of death, I don't see him dying.
I don't want him to.
Are you women happy?
I don't want nothing to happen to Marvin. I feel like if anything happened to Marvin, I'm going to be very upset. But. Are
you women happy? I said nothing is going to happen to Lulu, and nothing is going to happen to Marvin either. Good. Not from this. We still have an entitled white guy we got to talk about, but I'll get there in a minute. I'll get there in a minute. So then we got this right here, Moochie. Famous done popped over here back at the apartment. Mm-hmm. Now, the questions that me and you was asking the other day is, why did he go back to the apartment? What would lead him back to the apartment? Have you figured out why you feel like he went back to the apartment?
I hope he didn't go back there to smoke. I hope they don't hear this music blaring in the hallway of that tape that he bought.
Right. I remember. I remember you said that.
Yeah, I'm like, all I hear is he hear that beat and that's it. This one he's gonna take his glasses off and go crazy.
before I let you know kind of how I feel about this, because I do think it's definitely got something to do with music. Let me bring in a friend of the channel, one of the top bloggers in all the United States, one of Atlanta's finest, and I'm not talking about the police force. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the big homie, Monique Nicole. What's going on? New homeowner at that. What's up, Monique?
What's up? Can y'all hear me?
You got a big ass house. Your house looks like a grocery store.
I'm not at my house.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. My bad. I was about to say.
What's up, Lamont? I miss you.
We are
Stranger.
Good. How you doing?
Stranger. What's up, Moochie? Hold on, y'all. I'm so dead.
Oh, take your time. Let me finish my thought. So, Moochie, I think that when I think about music, and you mentioned music, if we take into consideration what happened last episode, Famous got a job working with the chick that's working with Lulu. And do you remember her asking him, where's Lulu? Moochie. And so since they can't find Lulu, she's giving him a job. I believe this got something to do with Lulu. I don't know what it is, but remember, Lulu is doing the tracks for Famous. So I would have to think this probably got more to do with Lulu than anything else. And before I give it to you, Moochie, let me see what Monique Nicole thinks. What do you think, Monique?
So let me get this straight. You guys are trying to decipher why Ronnie is hemming up Famous.
We're trying to figure out why would Famous go back to the apartment that him and his apartment when he done moved in with his mama.
Oh, that's a good question because I thought he got all his stuff.
That's he did. He did.
I'm more curious to know why Ronnie is roughing him up. Personally, do we think it has to do anything with Kanan telling Ronnie that Famous is a snitch and talks a lot, and maybe Ronnie's trying to get to the bottom of what happened to Juliana?
The thing is, Ronnie is crazy, and Ronnie could just be roughing the boy up just for being around the damn apartment.
That's true. It could be just for shits and giggles. Yeah, it really could be.
Dude, I told you not to come back over here.
Yeah, it could be. You're right. It really could be. Because he's just that petty and weird.
Could be.
I don't know.
What say you, Moochie? And you on mute.
I just think like I feel like it got to do with that music. I'm sorry.
It's got something to do with music.
I want to stick to this. I want to stick to this because it's nothing else that's going on. They didn't find the hammer there, so it can't be that. He took it with him. So it's just like he probably like, what are you doing back here?
Right.
And I think he came back there because he can't smoke weed in his mama's house. That's what he got kicked out for. He got kicked out for doing drugs in the mother's house and the girls and all that other stuff. He came here he want to still try to use that as his get low spot, total on them,
I'm with Moochie. I think it's got something to do with music, but I think it's more about him trying to find Lulu to help do his tracks. If I'm a bet on something, that's the way I run with it. But we about to find out. The next one we got to discuss is this right here. Oh man, Butter. They a group, y'all. Butter is a group, and I'm just gonna say this, Moochie. I am a 100% in the tank. She's still wearing her Butter outfit, being interrogated by the police, the feds, or whoever the hell is there. So I believe, Moochie, like you said on Tuesday, they came and got her ass from the performance. Let's hope that she get to do the performance. What say you, Moochie? And then we know when they do get her in here, we know she's not going to talk. But do you think this is after the performance? I got to say yes.
Yes, it's after the performance, and then they might tell her that it's not a good look for them, especially if they came here. Because I said that the police was coming there. And somebody was like, no, they're not going to come there and get her like that. And this might put Marvin in an awkward position now because they got eyes on him, and that's his daughter. So he going to look. He might look. Y'all going to see Marvin probably do the most noblest thing. Well, I don't know if that's a word. I might have said it wrong, but I think you're going to see him step up for the family.
Right.
And he might end up taking the charge, y'all. I hate to say it. I don't want him to go. I want him and Lulu to be on the run. Take your big mouth, brother. Get him some help and go on the run. But yeah, he might end up like looking out for his daughter because he know his daughter might be in a bind. And this is all Kanan's fault.
Oh, okay. What say you, my sister Monique? What say you?
So we're trying to figure. Y'all know I'm a little slow, child. We trying to figure out what the hell they questioning Jukebox about.
Not only that, but was Jukebox allowed to give her performance? Did they come get her before the performance or after the performance? And then what could they be questioning her about?
I know for sure it was after the performance based on the trailer and some of the pics that I saw of Rock and Marvin in the audience smiling and clapping and had flowers and that stuff.
Yep.
So I'm going to say It was definitely after. Now,
Huh.
what they're questioning her about? I mean, it could be about her Aunt Rock, or it could be about her father, um, or it could be about Bulletproof Records.
Damn,
You know,
Bulletproof Records.
with the music. You know, she's in the music scene now, and
Yeah.
you know, it could it could be a plethora of things. The block
Oh,
is hot.
plethora. Got
A
to
plethora of things.
take me to the spelling bee, y'all. Got to be more careful. No, this chick write for a living. A plethora. Sound like
Go ahead,
you.
Momo.
You just turned some dudes on, Monique, talking about a plethora.
With your smart ass. With your smart ass.
Here we go. Oh yeah, I'm in the tank with y'all, man. This is definitely after. But the thing is, no matter what they asked you, they're not going to get nothing. But what worries me is, did this mess up any deals she could have possibly had from people that, because y'all seen them white dudes that look like they was like executives in the audience next to Rock and Marvin. If they seen the police or whoever come get her, this could have messed up some opportunities for the girls.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
So, I'm wondering about that. Go ahead.
Okay, I got a question for y'all. Go back to that first picture where you see her shirt. Why she got dog tags on, Lamont? Did she swear in? Did she swear in? Did she swear herself in the army? Did she swear herself in the army? That's all I'm asking. What you think? Let me know.
I'm gonna say that maybe that's just her trying to have swag with the outfit.
Yeah, with the outfit, that could be possible.
Because we think based on last episode that she don't want to be in the army, even though they said the contract is in place and you can't get out of it. I think her heart, right? I think her heart is more in the music than it is the military. And I don't see her wanting to put that shit on if she ain't about that life. I see that more just being kind of like an accessory, kind of like the bandana that's on her head. Like Juke, right. How many times we seen Juke wear a bandana? I think this is more just an accessory mooch.
I'm just saying, I remember we had the big thing about, well, she didn't swear herself in.
Yeah.
And then I'm just giving an edge. The last thing we saw with her talking to the recruiter was somebody getting sworn in. And
right.
It would make me want to go back and look at that and see if the guy got the dog tags on there. That's how I am. Look, I'm gonna do some digging, y'all, and I'll be back later and let y'all know what's good. But we's definitely a fan of all this digging now. Don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, you have to formulate an opinion based on your digging, and they didn't put the military in there for nothing. I agree. Oh, they ain't come get her. They didn't come get her because look at her face.
Yeah.
And that looked like the area that they was
in. Yeah. And look, and then if you look real close, behind her on the right is like some kind of bag, like a travel bag or some shit. Oh,
I don't know. Oh, sucky now.
We'll see. Let's talk about this right here, and this bothers me the most.
Hell no.
We got Gerald making nice, it looks like, with Marvin, who always starving and eating. The nigga's eating right now. Now, the question is, and this one gets to go to you first, Monique.
Turn up.
I said on my trailer breakdown that in order for this friendship to be salvaged, somehow, some way, there was going to have to interject the kids. Now, and I said that because a lot of people, when it's a desperate situation that they know they done messed up, they go throwing religion in the mix. They go throwing their damn families, their grandmas, their kids, stuff like that. I feel like Gerald know he messed up, and somehow, some way, the kids are going to be a pawn to sacrifice his friendship with Gerald. Hell, I could even see this being a situation where Gerald come clean and kill him damn self. What say you?
Wow. You went a lot of places, my friend.
Hey, man, got to cover your bases.
Okay, Nancy Drew. I definitely see what you're saying, and I can definitely get behind it. you made two good points. The point about using the kids as a pawn, really as leverage. Yeah, I can definitely see that. You got some little white girls calling him, "Thank you, Uncle Marv." You know, they already call him Uncle
Right.
Marvin. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
He had breakfast with them at the diner in like an intimate setting, having breakfast with them and kicking it. And it's sad because those girls probably do care about Uncle Marvin. And I do think Gerald realized that he messed. Well, we'll see. I really can't tell because I'll be honest with the Gerald character. They've done a couple like okie dokes with me as a viewer, so I don't really know where they're gonna go with it. I mean, what's confirmed now is that he is a snitch. I do think he's probably remorseful. But like you said, this would be interesting. Is he going to kind of give up and the guilt's going to kill him? He's going to take himself out type of, who knows? I could definitely see that happening. That would be very interesting. But I would like to see in this episode that Marvin kind of pulls back a little bit. I want to see Marvin be a little bit smarter after their last interaction, because I think that kind of raised some eyebrows for Marvin with the line of questioning that Gerald had. So I'm very interested to see how this interaction is going to be. Is it going to be different from their previous ones? Is Marvin's guard going to be up, or how is it going to go?
Okay. Well, Moochie, how do you feel about this, considering this year Marvin has been dad of the damn year?
Marvin's guard is already up, y'all. That conversation where he stopped eating at that diner, that done put his guards up, and you know why? They outside. They outside. I bet you he won't even go inside his house no more for the fact that he might be bugged. And he got him outside. He already know that he's a risk. I think he's gonna be like, "Yo, Gerald, what's up? Did you get in some kind of trouble? Because the questions that you giving to me is kind of questionable, because it look like you trying to get me jammed up. What's going on in your life?" Because he gonna really talk to him. He might even go and be like, "Hey, Marvin, I just got messed up. I was trying to buy some drugs, and I got caught in a buying bus, and now I'm in this predicament. And they want me to hand you to them." You know, I mean,
that's what I'm saying, Mooch. I think he might
be honest and come out.
I think he's gonna do that.
Yeah,
yes,
look,
but
don't be surprised if Marvin sent him away. Like how he did Sam.
If he do that, I feel like it's gonna be some situation where the kids got jammed up, or he's gonna kill himself. And let me tell you why. I'm a parent right now, right? When I see this, a fenced-in area, a bench, and like gravel, I'm thinking a park.
Yeah.
And more than likely, the kids is there, and I could easily see somebody snatching a kid, and then they got to look for him. And then because he sees how loyal Marvin is, he tells Marvin the truth. Marvin's upset. Kid gone. Marvin don't want to help him no more. Then he's just like, "Well, you know what? I lost my children. I ain't got no friend. Let me go ahead and off with my head." That's why I'm saying that, because obviously they somewhere in the park with some kids. I think this is a park for children. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but the previous episode when old boy approached him that used to be at the club, they was at the park with the girls. That's something that Gerald does. Like they meet up at the park with the little girls, So that's kind of like a routine. Honestly, it's one of two places. Well, one of three. It's Gerald's house, it's the damn diner, or it's the park.
And they met up at the park the last time, and that guy walked up on him. Like, "Hey, you used to mess with so-and-so." So I'm telling you, that was a confirmation to confirm that he is talking to him.
Yep.
So, guess what, y'all?
I hope he don't get jammed up where they come get him right there too, Marvin.
That's what I'm about to say. Guess what, y'all? Don't be surprised if the park is an intentional location and the feds are low-key listening into those conversations while they're at the park. Don't be surprised, because that's not a
Marvin
coincidence.
ain't saying nothing. Marvin already told him, "Look, you better stay in your lane. You talking about stuff that don't got nothing to do with my daughter. You talking about
but the feds. Yeah, he said that now, but the feds have been fishing. So I'm saying don't be surprised if all these little park meetups, the feds had a wire on Gerald, because you
Oh
can't
The
yeah,
tell
whole
me
time. She's saying
the
the whole
whole
time.
time.
I'm
He
saying the
might
whole
check him.
time.
Look, and he got that damn turtleneck on. It could be right up there. I'm just looking
Moochie.
at the outfit he got on.
Yo, Moochie, he looked like a straight crackhead. Don't even look like his pants is zipped up. Looking like a straight crackhead right here. All day in the A. All right.
Well, he messing with the H because he got track marks.
Mm-hmm.
With that
You better give him
Heron.
that South Side pack. I keep saying Marvin, give him the South Side pack and give him a hot shot and let him get out of here and blame it on Ryan.
Oh Lord, Moochie and that hammer, boy.
Blame it on Ryan. We want him gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be sure to subscribe. Subscribe to my friends. These ladies put out great content. And right now we've got 100 people in here. Let's get 100 likes. Help the algorithm push us to more people. Last thing we're going to talk about is this right here. And Moochie, you get first crack at this one. There is only one reason why Tanner Cooper Sachs and Malcolm Howard is in the captain's office. Only one reason. Only one reason. I'm connecting the dots here, Moochie. I'm with you. Me and Moochie, we have like a little TV telepathy here.
Mm-hmm.
We got that. we said on Tuesday, Captain Burt done had that conversation with Nick's daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Burt probably done ran in here to the black captain, said yada 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 about Howard, and the reason we even seen Juke in the police station is probably because of that connection.
Mm-hmm.
And now they in here chastising the hell out of Howard. And the only question is, Moochie, how in the hell is Detective Mike Tomlin Howard supposed to squeeze his bald head, milk dud ass out of this one?
Okay. Detective Malcolm Howard is in there with Baptiste, and Baptiste already gonna tell him, we're gonna put the promotion on hold right now because this has just been brought to my attention.
Moochie. Look,
go ahead, you continue. You continue.
Okay. So Moochie, so if you're gonna be Baptiste, let me be Tanner. Let me be Tanner Sachs. Okay. So talk to me, Captain.
Leave the picture up. Look, this has been brought to my attention. What you doing out here, Malcolm? You know, you got all of this going on, and you're close to this case, but what was going on when you went to talk to Nicole's father?
Well, Captain Baptiste, considering I am a white guy and I keep failing my way to the top, I really need this case. And from my evidence, my circumspect, perplexed evidence, Captain Baptiste, I have seen that there is a connection between Laverne, aka Jukebox, and Detective Howard. And so that I don't have to keep failing my way to the top as an entitled white man, I need you to investigate him, Captain Baptiste. Can you do that for a white guy?
Look, you need to talk to the girl because I know. Look, I'm Malcolm Howard now. Look, you need to talk to this girl, Thomas, and find out what's her connection because I don't know this girl. I don't know who she is. I just went there because I know that Burt was doing a little thing and she was too close to this young girl. So I think she was like, being their friends and stuff.
What say you, Monique?
I'm a butthead.
We're done. We're done.
And scene.
What you got on Howard, and why would he be in the office with the captain and Tanner?
So I'm gonna take a stab at it in a different direction. I'm gonna say it's possible that this meeting has nothing to do with Howard and everything to do with Marvin and the Thomas family, and they're going to use Howard or want Howard to, since he's around the way. Tanner already asked Howard about what he knows about Marvin. So I think they're getting closer. They're getting deeper. This could also be a moment where Tanner admits that he has a CI on Marvin.
Oh.
You know, and so that's what I
That
think
was
it is.
said the other night. I wanted to go another route though.
Oh, so that's what I thought, because I feel like the demeanor and the stance would be different. I feel like if this was a meeting about Howard, the first thing they do, take a seat, have a seat, let's chat, So, but him standing up, I don't know. I think it's about Marvin or the Thomas family or just something else. But I don't think this is questioning Marvin per se.
Okay.
Well, for me, the fact that he's standing and Tanner is relaxed and Howard got a damn wrinkle in his forehead tells me it's about him. He looks like he's on a defensive stance. Yep. I would agree with you, Monique, that if he was sitting and chilling, it wouldn't be on him. But the fact that he's standing there and looking like Tanner like he smelled like a pile of elephant poop, I think that this has got something to do directly with him.
Wow. Okay.
You don't look at people like that. You don't look at people like that unless you can smell they shit and it really stink.
Ew.
Exactly.
I mean, Tanner looks very serious in this scene.
He do. And he probably is serious. Howard, you scapegoat of a cop. You out here posing as a man of the law, and you out here fraternizing with the organized crime organization. Yeah.
And Tanner looking like Zach's brother.
Thank you. Thank you. For those that don't know, that's why I call him Tanner Sachs. Because Power always has this one white guy who's just hell-bent on trying to get justice, even if he's got to be a little dirty. And for this season right here has been Tanner Sachs. So let us know, y'all. Post us your comments. Be sure to subscribe. If you're in the live chat, go ahead and start posting your super chats. We'll get to them at the end. And now we're going to move on to something I didn't really want to talk about, but I just got to know from the ladies' perspective. And that is this beef that's going on right now that's taking the internet by storm.
Lord.
Can somebody tell?
Talk about this. Yeah.
Can somebody please tell me what in the hell is going on with my queen Meg, who is now the fitness girl for Planet Fitness, and Nicki Minaj? And I'll set the story up like this. I don't really listen to their music, but I do recall Nicki Minaj got into it with Cardi B not too long ago, some years ago. Now she's in it with Meg Thee Stallion. And before y'all try to help me figure out what's going on, let's take a video at what they're saying is the latest news.
Nicki Minaj has dropped her Megan Thee Stallion diss track Bigfoot. Over the past few days, these two have had enough drama to last a lifetime. Here's the story so far. A few days ago, Megan released Hiss. Don't worry, I won't rap. But in it she says, these mad at Megan's Law. Now, Megan's Law requires offenders to notify law enforcement if they change their address, which Nicki Minaj's husband, who pleaded guilty to attempted at 16, didn't do. And Nicki hopped straight onto Instagram Live to retaliate with a load of insults, including telling Megan to conjure up her mother and apologise. Megan's mum died in 2019, by the way. Nicki's gone on a rampage on Twitter, calling Megan a serpent and a pathological liar, and now she's gone and titled her song Bigfoot after Megan was shot in the foot in 2020. Have you listened to the track?
So Moochie, I know you are our resident person to keep your ears to the street, but we're going to let the resident professional blogger talk about this one and see what she got to say. Monique, please let us know what is really going on.
Let me take my sip.
Lord, y'all, she had to take a sip of some Gatorade. This shit about to drain her electrolyte. This gonna be good right here. Yeah, let me get on mute too. Floor is yours.
So I have a lot to say. I'm gonna try to make this quick. Let me start by saying I'm actually a fan of both ladies, Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj. So I'm coming from a complete unbiased opinion. I'm coming from just logic, reason, and an objective standpoint. I have no dog in this fight. However, in this case between Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion, I have to say Megan Thee Stallion won. 100,000% won. Nicki Minaj should be ashamed of herself
She should be embarrassed. She should be mortified, to be honest. As an OG, you don't get off your throne to address peasants. And I'm not trying to say Megan is a peasant, but when you are on a certain level, you are to carry yourself as such. You're telling me, mind you guys, Nicki Minaj has been throwing shots subliminally at Megan over the course of the last couple years, okay? On and off. More than one occasion. Megan has seemingly publicly ignored it. So, hey, guess what? Today was the day she wanted to address it. Megan Thee Stallion made one line about Nicki Minaj. One line. And had Nicki Minaj ass going crazy, having a fucking conniption, having a freaking episode all weekend long. Actually, over the weekend. It's actually spilling into this week. For damn near a week, Nicki Minaj has been off her fucking rocker. Going in.
The night that the thing dropped, she was live for, they said she was live for almost 72 hours making comments.
She was
what?
Over this. Yeah.
She went on live. She started talking all types of stuff. She started liking all types of tweets. She started having all types of rants. It was like it was
very irrational.
Effect. It was a snowball effect, and it was embarrassing. And then you, Queen Nicki Minaj, who I F's with, you're gonna rush and make a whack ass diss track with that Mickey Mouse nursery ass beat with the Mickey Mouse nursery ass rhymes. All she did was repeat the shit that Black Twitter was saying. All she did was go on Twitter, write down what people were saying on Twitter, and repeat what the hell they were saying on Twitter, and wrote a little Mickey Mouse nursery rhyme about Megan Thee Stallion. I
got a rebuttal for that though.
Okay, it was Mickey Mouse. It was giving nursery rhyme.
I got a rebuttal for it.
You trying to tell Megan to get on beat and catch the beat? I'm sorry, you can't come for somebody raps when you once collabed with them. That's whack. Like you. So now you trying to say she's not a good rapper? Like, come on. This is the truth. I'll be done in a second. Like I said, I don't have a dog in this fight. I like both artists. I F's with both of them. But I know how to not be biased. I feel like Nicki Minaj can be a mean girl. I feel like Nicki Minaj is one of those girls where if you don't ride with her 100%, if you don't agree with her on every single thing, if you do one thing she don't like, she's gonna cut you off, she's gonna blast you, she's gonna treat you like crap. And I don't like people like that at all. Because truth be told, Megan Thee Stallion did nothing to Nicki Minaj. All she did was collaborate with Cardi B. And I'm sorry, in this industry, you're not about to stop my bag because you have a beef with some bitch. This is my motto in life. No bitch will ever tell me who I can and cannot talk to. Ever. You cannot. And if we're in the industry of entertainment, I don't give a shit. You got a beef with Tom, Dick, and Harry. That's your business. Don't put me in your business. You got a beef with Cardi. That's you and Cardi's beef. If I want to work with Cardi, I can. Who are you? You're not my manager. You're not my team. Do you know how much goes into a collaboration between two artists? That's two different record labels coming to, baby. You know this shit is bigger than just you and me. So don't be mad at me over no petty shit. You know what it is, Nicki. You know what it is. So for you to be mad at that girl because she collabed with your op is petty. Beyonce collaborated with Megan, so now you got beef with Beyonce. Like, come on, it's the industry. It is what it is. We all gonna work together. Some people are not gonna rock with each other. That's not my beef. That's your beef. So, like I said, I think Nicki can be a mean girl. I think she's selfish. She done fell out with Megan. She done fell out with Lotto over some petty shit. She fell out with mad people. So that's my rant. It is what it is, y'all.
Let's hear the rebuttal of Moochie. Moochie, what you got to say on the situation?
I agree with you with how she went to Twitter and made up her thing, but she did that in one night. Megan prepared for that. So it's a difference. That's like a couple of hours off the dome, which I don't think she should have responded.
Exactly.
I don't think she should have responded, but I guess it was bothering her. And then she got a whole bunch of yes people around her, I feel. So I feel like she got people around her that's not for her to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I see this, you could see her spiraling out of control.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wish she would get some people around her that have her best interests, because she's starting to look, she's been looking wild to me, but I'm a fan of both of them. She stopped Remy Ma's bag. It really started before Cardi beef. It was her and Rem going back and forth, and they were friends. So I'm taking it back to New York when they was doing mixtapes and all of that stuff. It started from there, and to me, I'm tired of seeing these stripper rappers. I really am. At this point, like I said it in the chat, Rhapsody would have destroyed both of them. So it's like I don't wanna. To me, I feel like this is mostly men writing for them. And this is, to me, that's, I don't want to see the stripper rapper no more. I'm tired of seeing them. I want to see somebody that's putting out. Yes, I don't want to see this anymore.
Well, that's
you mean like our girl Lex the Targaryen, friend of the channel?
Yes, her. She's got a lot of good material, and she's doing the same. She's doing singing and rapping too. So look, I'm tired of seeing the stripper rap.
I feel you, Moochie. That's
you got Lex the Targaryen. She talking about stuff that people is really rapping about, relationships, things like love and stuff like that. I'm tired of seeing twerking and shaking your booty and all of that. I'm tired of the stripper rap.
Yeah, I agree with you, but the problem is the rewards of capitalism and the powers that be that sit and basically say ordain that person, they never gonna let that happen no time soon until people like Lex the Targaryen and Nas are running agencies, and them people is turning big numbers. The industry love stripper rappers because you're not only selling what's coming out of their mouth, you're really selling their outer exterior. Yep. No, even if it's plastic, Moochie, because it probably is. Even if it's plastic, you're really selling that too. Because with that, you can do nails, you can do hair, you can do fitness programs, you can do all that stuff, marketability, which is why they push those type of people.
Exactly.
When is the last time we seen a successful Queen Latifah?
That's what I'm saying. It's easier to be a male conscious rapper. That's the best way for me to categorize it than a female one. Like Moochie said, Rhapsody, she should have been on top. She should have been. There's no reason why Ice Spice is selling more records than Rhapsody. There's just no reason. Ice Spice cannot rap, but what?
It's no reason why. Sexy Red is even an artist.
Exactly.
It's like they scraping the bottom of the barrel to bring up these chicks, and they showing this to our younger black girls. This is what the culture they trying to show, where they got little 2- and 3-year-olds freaking twerking and stuff like that. I don't want to see that. That's not. I don't want white America to think that all black women is like that, and that's what they trying to perpetrate to show to have it out there like that. That's my opinion. I'm not saying I don't. Some of the stuff I do listen to, but some of the stuff where it's too ratchet, where I'm like, this is too ratchet. You can't play it in the car if you got kids in there. So it's like, no.
But the problem again, Moochie, is there's not enough of us to supersede the people that's paying for it, because the people at the top would change their behavior if the quote unquote dollars followed along and didn't make as much money as the people that have real talent. That's the problem. It's just not enough of us to say no to the mess. And my thing with this Nicki Minaj Meg situation is, Is there not no way they can just bury the hatchet? They both rich. They both have legions of followers. Is there not some way the hatchet can be buried and, you know, maybe make some kind of unity track and just, you can make money like that? Like after all this negative publicity.
I wish it was like that. I wish they would bury the hatchet and they would do a ladies first thing or some kind of all thing with a whole. But even if they do bring out, I want to see your lyrical content. I don't want to see you talking about your behind, your boobs, and what your coochie look like and all of that stuff. I don't want to hear all of that. I want to hear y'all talk about what Black people unite and let's all get down. I got to have it. I want to hear something where we all coming together like that. This right here is only destroying us. You got the dudes rapping, doing that drill rap, rapping about ops and all this other nonsense. Rap sucks right now to me. The new stuff, all it talks about is destroying our culture in the process. And then you know what's gonna happen, y'all? White people gonna move in and do rap. It's already happening. And that's that. It's gonna be, they're gonna phase us out just like they phased us. They're phasing us out of R&B and turning country into the R&B platform. Y'all, people's not paying attention.
All right, last word go to Monique. What you got, Monique?
Just bring it back to Nicki Minaj. One last point I want to make that makes her really trash in this situation. I don't care how much beef you have with somebody. The minute that some of the Barbs started saying how they were going to go to Megan's mother's gravesite and destroy the gravesite.
Didn't they go there? Didn't some of them go there?
They didn't go there. Police, they heard about it and police security stepped up and guarded the cemetery that her mom is buried at. So I feel like LAMONT, once your fan base gets that crazy, it is your responsibility to step in and say, hey guys, we're taking it too far. I know y'all want to support me, but that's not the route to go. Let's reel it back in. Calm down. It's never that serious. Nicki Minaj doesn't do that, and she didn't do that. And I think that's.
I feel like she should address the matter, though. I know she feels like it was a low blow because you going with family, but she went low about going to doing the mother thing, and then now. They even went lower than that and showed where her father's buried. So now this could get ugly where it could go to the streets now. And then you got to look at who she got behind her too. So
you talk about dead parents. How do you come for someone's dead mother when you lost a parent yourself? Like that's crazy to me. That's wild.
I'll just say be careful. That's it.
I'll say this, y'all.
I don't do that. That's too far. That's taking it too far.
Before we move on, I'll say this, y'all. One of the negative attributes of social media is that people can have so many followers that they can actually use those followers to be weaponized. Look at the guy who's the Republican nominee for president of the United States. He weaponized his audience, and they fucking went to the White House to try to turn America into a dictatorship. And now Nicki Minaj is weaponizing her people to go to the gravesite of her rapping adversary's mother. Are we serious? And then we also, like, as much as we point the finger at them, we got to point the finger at these dummies who follow the becking wheel of these idiots telling them to do stupid stuff. Like where your brain at? Yeah, man. Wow. All right, y'all. Post your comments on that. Let us know. Last thing we want to cover, we want to get Mooch. I don't know if Monique Nicole watches the show, but me and Moochie do. Moochie, I want to get your.
She been watching.
You watch Hightown?
Yeah,
she not caught up yet.
When we first met, right?
Yeah.
I told you, I gave you a shout out. I was like, you were the person that really put me on to watching Hightown.
Okay.
Ask him who put him on.
I'm gonna catch up. So I'm gonna be ready, Moochie. I'll be ready next week to review it. Next week.
All right.
Well, we about to make final predictions for the episode that's about to come. Moochie, you get first crack. We've seen the trailer. We've seen pictures. Tell us a quick synopsis of what you think is going to happen on episode 2 of season 3.
Okay. Wait, you going too fast. with Jackie, she still retracing her steps.
Right.
And I hope we get a flashback of what happened when she went inside that house. Because we got to see where's these flashbacks coming from. And I just, she looked like she pissed a lot of people off, Jackie.
Yeah, man.
What you think?
Let me see. Monique, Nicole, you got any insight on what you think is going to happen in episode 2?
So from what I gathered, episode 1, Jackie is still a hot ass mess.
Definitely. You gathered right. You gathered them groceries good. Whatever you got in that grocery bag, cook me some of that shit.
Now, do y'all think she's gonna lose her job this season?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, she gonna lose it.
She gonna get close to 100%. It, especially if she stick with Ray. If she stick with Ray, she's gonna lose it. She's gonna lose it. And I think Santil's gonna try to reel her back in. He's gonna be like, look, if you come with me, you're gonna be all right.
Right.
If you go with that one,
Moochie, she ain't the only one that's gonna lose their job. Ray about to lose his job over this little Sarah. He gonna lose his job over her. This bitch can't even spray pepper spray properly. Lord have mercy.
Look, but getting caught up.
I also think that you've got the situation going on with Renee. She got the money and the drugs. She gonna start trying to sell them drugs. Like she is not comfortable being in her house, being a stripper turned housewife. She done gone back to the club from episode 1, and she got to do something with them drugs. I guarantee you that's gonna happen.
You can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
Nope.
No.
And last thing before we get out of here, this crazy jailhouse babe.
Oh Lord.
Who the hell
that? That's the girl that the pen pal Frankie met in person.
Oh hell no,
girl.
Let me tell you something. I be telling y'all about them crazy women and what else is crazy. But the problem with a crazy woman, you can't control them. You have no idea what might be the next move if you ever make them mad. And this right here looked like a bee that went up her hind parts and stung her a couple of times. That's all Frankie right there. He done something to that girl, and she might be his Achilles heels.
Do you think he's gonna get out and she thinking things gonna go one way and he just gonna hit it and quit it? I think
it ain't gonna be no hit it and quit it, because it looks like he about to make her his weapon on the outside while he's stuck on the inside. And then when he do get out, if he think he gonna hit it and quit it, he's gonna be in for a very, very topsy-turvy roller coaster ride. Because this is the face of crazy, and the face of crazy don't let you hit it and quit it.
Look. She's not. I can't let you go.
No, sir. Moochie, that's the kind of pussy you get in that won't let you out.
Look, I wouldn't know. I mean, I have people crazy like that where they come knocking at my door at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Drunk. But no. And then you gotta send them away.
Oh. Let me read these comments before we get out of here, y'all. Boy, Lord have. Let me see. Tania sent a $2 super sticker. Really appreciate that. We take all super chats as best as possible. Then came back with the hammer and the clap for $2 more. Appreciate you, my friend. Really, really appreciate you. And before we get out of here, ladies and gentlemen, as always, we really thank you for coming and tuning in to us, checking us out, seeing what we're up to. Let's see what these ladies got in store for y'all going on the weekend. So, Monique, Nicole, what do you have in store for your audience coming up this weekend?
So tonight is Thursday, so it's reality TV talk with me and Nita the Diva. So we're going to be doing Married to Medicine, Love and Marriage, DC, which I think you would like, Lamont. And Potomac.
You know, my wife watch all them shows. I
feel like y'all should do it too, but
we can't fit in everything, man. It's rough.
Oh, it's a lot. But I think I told you before, Lamont, I like when the husbands are able to get involved. I like when the husbands are able to have an opinion. I like it. So I really prefer like shows like Married to Medicine, and I think you would like Love and Marriage DC. But yeah, y'all, tonight 7:30, tune in, turn up, show support, appreciate it.
Y'all had a good session last week. Larry was all up in that chat.
I know. Larry was all up in the comments.
I think I should be coming on tonight with y'all. Because y'all, I think for it.
I think y'all should invite Larry to join.
Yes.
He's been wild. He's been married way longer than me, and I've been in a marriage for about 13 years.
Wow.
And Larry lives in DC, so he can tell you all about the culture. His wife worked on Capitol Hill, Library of Congress. So yeah, I think you should send him a little invite and let him jump on up there. He'll have some great perspective.
I just because of the chat last week, it was popping and y'all going back and forth. So yeah,
that was so fun.
Man.
Yeah.
Yep. So Moochie, what you got going on?
All right. So tonight we're gonna be on, like, it's a busy night for us tonight. We're 9 o'clock. We're gonna be doing movie night with the ladies, and EJ, the TV junkie, is hosting. We're gonna be talking about I forgot the movie. I think it's one. She's supposed to be texting me the name of the movie, but I'll get to this. 9 o'clock, we're doing that. Then y'all come. We're gonna do the watch party, and then at 1, we doing a first reaction, and we're gonna be cutting up like we did last week. And y'all need to come through. Come through. I'll be hosting the first reaction, and we're gonna talk about what happened on this episode. So look, y'all know what it is. I like to have fun. I might get on and do my last predictions tonight, but right now I might have to just rest up so I can have all my energy for the first reaction, y'all.
Right. Now, I'm gonna possibly sometime in February after the Super Bowl, because a lot of people have been asking, could I do a live stream on Saturday night covering Power? So probably the weekend after the Super Bowl, I invite some of the all-stars of Power, and we'll all get up here and we'll have our opinion segment on what happened on this season of Power, what we want to see happen next season. So you guys be on the lookout for that. Don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe, go get that life gain. Until that next Sexy as Hell video, which will be tomorrow, I'll see you.
Bye.